Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. It is time for your Frugal Friday tip, and this one is a really simple one. And I came up with this brainstorm a while back, and I thought this would be really good to share just as its own tip. And that is using canvas panels as your surface for taping down or clipping your art paper down to. For one, they're inexpensive. You can even find these at the dollar store these days, or you can buy multi-packs with a bunch of different sizes on Amazon, like this set of Arteza was a bunch of like 28 panels of different sizes. They have like a handful of each size. And the really neat thing about this is they're standard size paper. So if you buy a pad of like 9x12 paper or 8x10 paper or 5x7 paper, it's going to fit these without any trimming at all. It's really handy. So what I would do, let's say I wanted to do a watercolor card, I could either tape it down to this 5x7 panel because it's a 5x7 watercolor card, or I could even quicker, use little clips. I'm leaving it wrapped in plastic because that way the panel will stay clean if I want to paint on these, because I do like to do mini oil paintings on canvas panels. They're easy to frame. And there, I'm ready to go painting in just a few seconds. Say I want to do pastels. I can take a piece of my pastel paper. This is the one I'm using for Pastel Month. So if you're not aware, I am doing a month-long series of pastel tutorials on my YouTube channel. I'm doing them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so check them out. And then what I like to do for pastel is, because I like to have an edge that I can handle my work with without smearing it, I would simply just tape it down flush using washi tape because it won't rip my paper. And I would just tape it down on all sides, and I would let like the top and the bottom tape wrap around to adhere it to the paper. Try to find a tape that does not tear on you. I'm trying to use up some of my massive washi tape stash because I totally went overboard in that department. But I like this because it's the same size as my board, so if I want to get a very even border, all I have to do is line my tape up to the edge of the paper, and then I can get a really nice even border. And I'm not going to do this on all sides because taping things and gluing things, those are things you don't need to see, and I seem to be remedial in that department. But I tape it down on all four sides, and then this is how it would look after I take the tape off when I'm all done. And then I've got these edges that I can actually pick up the picture from, and I don't have to worry about making a mess. And then I usually just wrap my pastel paintings in glassine and store them until they're ready to be framed. And this one is the one we did yesterday. So this will work great for oil pastels, soft pastels, watercolor. Anytime you want to work on paper, tape it down to one of these canvas panels or clip it down to one of these canvas panels. It's so easy, it's so affordable, and then you can always use the canvas panels later to paint on. Just take the plastic off at that time. You can find canvas panels on Amazon in multi-packs that are pretty cheap, or you can even just go to the Dollar Tree and pick up, sometimes they have individual panels if they're bigger, like a 9x12 probably would be one panel, but the smaller panels come in multi-packs, and for $1.25 you're all set. Of course, you can use cut down foam core from the Dollar Tree too, but this is all ready to go. It's a nice thin rigid support. It's not going to bend, it's not going to break, it's not going to fold in half on you. It's just a really great surface for this. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy these Frugal Friday tips, and until next time, happy crafting.